So when we first met, it was my sophomore year. She had just gotten up here for school. Her rush week was over. She just accepted a bid with Gamma Phi Beta. She was hanging out with some people in her pledge class, and one of the girls was already dating a guy in my pledge class. And so that girl brought Meg and a bunch of her friends over to our house, and she was talking to this awkward guy, and so I saw her over there. I was like, wow, she's really pretty. So I went over there, you know, knight in shining armor, and saved her. Got her out of that conversation, and we ended up going up to the roof and hanging out there. I swear it was like 2 or 3 hours. Just kind of talking, learning about each other, asking questions, and she really enjoyed that I mowed the lawn growing up.
My mom and I, in high school, before I went to college, we sat down and made a list of like things that were going to be deal breakers in a guy, and so one of the things was if he wouldn't mow the lawn, because I didn't want a guy that made his mom do it or something like that, you know? That was just like a respectful guy. And so that night I asked him, I was like, so do you mow your own lawn? And he was like, yeah, and when I grew up I was mowing my old lady neighbors too, and my heart just burst.
Right then and there.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of weird that she had a notebook out. She was checking off all these things, and she was asking me questions. It was like an interview.
They weren't like superficial lists, but it was like, you know, does he love Jesus, and how important is his family? And just as the night kept going, I kept asking him all of these questions, and just every one of his answers was just like, if I would have written what I wanted a guy to say, was what he was saying. So that was whenever I knew I wanted him to be my husband. The next day I was sitting with my roommate, Elizabeth. She's one of my bridesmaids now, and she was like asking me about Wyatt. Are you gonna date him? Like, do you have a crush? Do you think he likes you back? We did the whole like 18-year-old.
One of those?
No, just oh my gosh. I hate you.
That's what it was like.
I was like, honestly, I think he could be my husband, and she was just like, it's so early, like you don't know that yet. And I was like, I mean, I think I know.
We were downstairs in Johnny Rockets. It's kind of a diner place, and we were getting some, I think it was like an early dinner type thing, and then we get up to order, and she gets a burger. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of real. She's real. And so then we're sitting down, we get our food, and she's just eating this burger like a normal person would. She's not like shy about eating a burger. She doesn't get a salad. She, you know, she's just who she is. She doesn't put on a fake front. So that was important to me, because I knew that she was just a genuine person, and that really was important to me. So I really appreciated that from her. And that's an important date.
It's funny that these little things are like what drew us together. Like mine was mowing the lawn, and his was I ate a cheeseburger. Wyatt said I love you first, but we were in my dorm room and we were just kind of talking about my past and the things that I've been through, and he kind of just said it.
Yeah,
really intimate and sweet.
Yeah, we were just kind of having a heartfelt talk about, you know, I was learning about her past relationships and kind of her growing up and getting to know her on a really personal level, and that was huge to me, and just knew that I loved her at that moment.
The next day he was texting me, and he was just like, it's a whole new day, like it's a whole new life, and he was like, I could probably skip to class.
I've like never been that giddy before. It was kind of cool. We had to hop over a fence, which is the part that really was the tough part.
I was just so worried about getting arrested or getting in trouble that I wouldn't do it. And so I didn't want to make a scene, so I climbed the fence, and then I grabbed his hand, and that's whenever I realized something's going on, because first of all, he was so encouraging to climb the fence, and usually he doesn't make me do stuff I don't want to do, and also because his hand was shaking when I grabbed it, and so that was kind of when I knew. And then we walked around. There was one tree, and when we went around the tree there was a picnic area set up, and he just dropped on his knee and said, Megan Elizabeth Lee, will you marry me? And then my sister pokes out of a cactus, and my other one comes around, and
they come out there snapping pictures, and
then it's just like a little party. We shake a champagne bottle and pop it off, and it goes really high. That was fun. That was like the highlight.
That was so cool. I really enjoyed that, because we got some good pictures of it too.
Yeah, that was fun. And so then we are engaged and have this fun story to look back on. Wyatt's best feature is the little crinkles in his eyes when he smiles. That's my favorite thing about it, because he doesn't get them if he's just fake smiling. He only gets them when he has a real hearty, genuine smile.
So that makes it really hard to take pictures with her, because she'll look at me, it's not your real smile. Okay, here we go, we'll take some more.
Try and crack some jokes before we take pictures, but
Yeah.
his personality, my favorite feature about his personality would be just his level-headedness. I'm very
Reactionary.
roller coaster, I guess. And so it's very helpful to have someone that is so level-headed and down to earth.
One of her favorite features for me is her massive dimple over there. It's really cute.
You always forget this one though. I have one
Well,
on the side.
okay, so normally that one would be ultra cute too, and it is. But when you have one on the other side that's 5 times bigger, it's just adorable. I love it. So that's my favorite physical feature, and she always tries to hide it like that, but then she'll end up smiling and I can see it. I know how to get it out of her.
Great.
You can find it at any time. It's always there. Then as far as personality, I really love how she likes to kind of help people, and that's her whole career goal, is to help people. Just seeing that passion in her is really awesome to see. She's really driven, and she knows what she wants to accomplish, and she does exactly what she can to get it done. And she's got a lot of perseverance as well. She's just a really hard worker, and I know that she can do anything she wants to. So it's encouraging to see that in her, because that means she'll put the same effort to helping me get done whatever I need to get done, and it's really helped us work as a team. We've got a lot of teamwork ahead of us, so
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. Come to my crib. Yeah. You don't want to see my crib right now. Oh man.
You hear chomping and that may or may not make it in your little social media.
If anyone here is going to be cliche, it's going to be me.
My teeth are drying out from the wind. You're gonna start talking like that.
So Dan, it's that time of the day. I love that time.
Okay, stop. Get serious. Physical or personality?
It's voluptuous booty, right?
I'm not talking about his booty on camera. He does have a big butt though.
Technically, you're on camera and you talk about it. Just saying. And
Can I save that for a personal clip?
You have to cut that out.
but I mean,
Can I get that in MP3 format?
I got you.
Perfect.
I'll put it in a GIF for you and play
Yes!
it over and over. That way you can set it as your ringtone.
He's got a great butt. Hello? Somebody's calling me.
Oh no.